Hello my friends, it's the Supreme Trader once again, and today we have the noskam EA Pro, which is the mt4 and mt5 version. Right now I'm on mt5. As you can see, I got the EA already on the chart on the gold 5 minutes time frame. Let's go shortly and briefly to explain the visuals. As you can see, the EA acts also as an indicator, which you can trade manually if you want, and it gives entry signals, TP and SL lines, and it gives the final result for each signal, as you can see. Okay, now you can of course hide these from the chart by pressing arrows button on the panel. The arrows will disappear. If you press TP and SL, both TP and SL lines will disappear and labels will hide the results. Okay, so let's go back now and discuss the panel itself before we discuss the strategy. Now the panel is very unique. It has too much info, but it's useful for pro traders. But you can of course only show the infos you want. For example, I don't want to see the active parameters. I don't care about it. So now you have the active parameters closed. Okay, you can of course click it once again to expand it. As you can see, this is the default settings, and on gold 5 minute time frames, which is the time frame I recommend using this EA on, and also on gold. As you can see, the stats are very nice. You had 742 trades, won 77% out of them. Max win streak was 32 trades in a row. You had this golden time where you got 32 winning trades in a streak, and the maximum losing streak was 3 only, which is pretty amazing. Right here you can see the win days and lose days. Okay, now the lost days, sometimes you get a day where the total trades are negative. Okay, so it will be counted as last day. Okay, but there is something we will do about it, and I'll explain it later. Now the day streak win and loss is 8 and 6. Okay, so as you can see, this EA gives you all the info you need to build your plan. Now here you have a very unique info, which is how many times you've lost a trade after you got 2 losses. Okay, what is the chance? It was only 3.6%. Yeah, this can be used for martingale later on. We will discuss it as well. So we discussed the core infos, the things that you need to know basically about the panel. Now let's discuss the indicator features. The indicator uses volume to determine signal. Okay, right here if you examine the inputs, you will see the history bars, which is your how many bars you want to backtest in history, and you got max signals if you want a certain number of signals only. You can reverse the signal, the buy becomes sell, sell becomes buy if you want. Right here you got the money risk, which is all self-explanatory. I think it's I don't have to talk about it. Yeah, you can either use fixed lot or equity based risk percentage. Yeah, right here you got your main signal engine, which generates the signal itself, your TP and SL, ATR values, half trend if you want to filter the trend, and there is your time filter if you want to restrict the EA to work from a certain time to a certain time during the day, and the spread filter, which is self-explanatory. Right here you can actually control how many profits you want daily. What is your daily goal? You can either use fixed dollars or you can use equity percent. Yeah, this number becomes percentage. Let's say 2% a day keeps poverty away. Okay, 2% equity is great. Yeah, so once you hit this profit daily, as you can see, the EA will smartly close everything once you hit it, but only close if you hit it and maintain the profit, yeah? And then the EA will stop working for the day and then start again next day, yeah? Here you got martingale, and martingale has very unique thing. You can either use martingale as normal martingale, doubling lot size or tripling it. You control this value from here, or you can use fixed recovery mode, meaning if you lost a trade and this trade value was $60, okay, the EA will automatically calculate the lot size for the next trade, and in order for it to recover $60, okay. Of course, this martingale has its own section, yeah, and right here, and it will give you accurate result, like for example, how many times the account got blown. Here in our example it was 0 times, so you can use martingale with ease right now because it says the account was never blown during all these trades, yeah? And EA used the martingale. As you can see, you've won $22,230, but I don't like the martingale now because I think the account could get blown because we have very high max drawdown. So we will fix that. Let's see if we go to normal martingale, we go for 2 for example. Yeah, it's not the best because the account is not that big, so let's be gentle with what is it. Yeah, so let's just adjust the martingale and turn it off. But I want you to notice something, how it affects the total profit, yeah. So it's really nice, but I don't believe this max drawdown is real, so I will have to check the code. Anyway, this will be fixed. I don't think it's real. Let's see another. Yeah, it's fixed to 100. It's not real. Okay, I will fix that, and let's go further with the EA. Now, as you can see, martingale can really affect your overall profit, yeah. And as for this 100%, it's not real, because if it was real, then here we will have gotten how many times account was blown. So this is a bug that I will fix before publishing this video. Anyway, we go back. After the martingale, you have the best thing in the EA, which is the main star point for the EA, optimization, okay. Here you can optimize TP and SL from a certain range. For example, TP from minimal, you start from 0.5 and maximum to use is 3. Then the EA will search between these values with this step, yeah, every time at this step until it reached the max, and find the best setup, yeah. Same goes for SL, from minimum to max with this step, and find the best setup. And you can optimize the volume, which is the main strategy engine, yeah. You can set it, so for example 0.5 to 3, okay. These are the most values that determine the signal quality, okay. Mean a volume multiplier. And then let's use only these. Of course, you have many options which you will find very nice. You can optimize to get set file that doesn't get the account blown. You can use martingale in the optimization, time filter, price, everything you want, okay. But I like to use only these two because they are very nice. And now we go down, we see optimization goal. My goal is to have anything above 70% win rate and a max lose streak of 5. Minimum trades, I want 500 trades. Max drawdown, I want it to be 50, but I'm gonna set it to 0 because, or let's keep it to 50 because I think there is a bug now. Okay, so you have your optimization goal and you have what to optimize, yeah. You chosen TPSL and volume. Now we simply click optimize, and the EA will start auto searching all possible values from min to max that we chose until it finds the best setup possible. Okay, so I'm gonna make it run a little bit, and we'll come back to you once it's finished. So as you can see now, we have finished the optimization. Now I skipped this video so you don't have to wait. Sometimes it takes some time, other times it doesn't. It depends on the ranges. Okay, so we found this optimization right here. Okay, you see now what you do is you go and click apply, and the optimization will be auto applied. Okay, now you can save the file to the set file you found, which was the same set file as the default, unfortunately or fortunately, because I forgot that I already made the best optimization as default, but you get the point. So you can save your set file to this directory so you can have it for later if you want to use it, or save it, or maybe share it, whatever it is. Okay, so that's the whole thing. So simply you get the EA. It works perfectly with default settings on gold M5 time frame. And regarding this bug, it will be fixed right before the video goes, so you wouldn't have this bug. You will have true numbers. Okay, yeah, so that was all for the EA. As you can see, the EA has and one more thing, the EA doesn't repaint at all. These arrows are final, they never repaint. Okay, so all this info is true. And as you can see, you got a lot of winners in a row, bro. Yeah, sometimes you get couple losers in a row. Like let's calculate those. You've lost $90 here, $50 there, so it's $140, but you've won let's say here, let's say 30, let's say 20, 50, let's say 15 only, so you got $56 already. Here you've got yeah, 67. Then you got another 14, which will add up for $19. Yeah, and you will keep going on. Of course, sometimes you get those. You can either use the martingale to counter them. Yeah, let me show you something. If you go and use martingale, which is right here, and I'm gonna use the smart one, which will recover the last trade loss. Yeah, then you will see right now, right here, let me just close those. Where is these two losers? Here you see these two losers. Okay, you've lost 19, then you've lost $300. Okay, so it's a big loss, no? But then you recovered the last one, $300, and you made profit. Okay, so that's it, guys. I hope this video explains it all. This video is like how do you say it? It's like a tutorial. Okay, and look, to see that this is a bug, look at the actual max drawdown. Yeah, the actual max drawdown was 31%. Yeah, but this one is bugging. However, it will be fixed right before the video gets published. Thank you very much for watching, and have a very, very nice day.